So what are we going to do different this year, Lindsay? What do you want me to do differently this year, Lindsay?
So many things. Like if we had, should you want to write them down? Do
Yeah.
you have enough time? Be nicer to me.
Okay.
Bring coffee over. I
Okay.
don't know. Well, I think what has spurred what we're going to do differently, which is really continue to explore further the human experience, how marketing's impacted by society and culture, and vice versa, how society and culture impacts marketing and communications. And the way that we got to what we were going to do differently this year and diving into those things is we just kind of stepped back and said, over these 2 years of doing this podcast, what do we love talking about? Like, what is this about? What are we really talking about? What do we want to explore? What are we excited about? And I think the thread, or like the through line of our episodes, the ones that we felt were really, really good and fun and exciting for us to record, was that kind of human element, whether it was human design, human experience, culture, what are people going through? And based on what they're going through, what's the role of brands in their lives? So we were
Yeah.
like, that's it. That's it. Because at the beginning, season one, we were like, what do you want to talk about? It was this random topic and this, and it was more kind of topical things. But I think what we've really discovered is this human experience and culture and marketing as part of that is what we're really, really excited about.
Exactly. And we feel that that's something worth caring about. I think it's the whole, what I'll say, Lindsay has said in the past, she could be a cultural anthropologist and there's still time. So think about it.
I
Or
am
don't.
going to do that.
Right. It's the whole anthropology is where we both saw a real commonality. Her with both of us with the psychology, but her going really not into just as it relates to marketing, it's understanding people. And I think, again, the benefit of what's happened over the last 2 years, not with us, but with COVID, is the entire industry, those that are progressive, understand that it's all about a human experience and you need to understand the human experience. You can no longer paint a brush across 40 plus females head of household who live in the suburbs, um,
Yeah. Who is
because
that?
exactly, there's such diversity, and we now are, really moving towards embracing our diversity and the diversity of others. On top of that, we have all this data that we never had before. On top of that, we've had huge behavioral shifts. Say that, eh? Behavioral shifts. It's because I say it with a U as a Canadian. That
Behavioral.
there's so much more marketing does and needs to do as it relates to in impacting culture. And marketing now, I think we both think, has taken a step away as marketing for the sake of selling a product, and it's about marketing for the sake of connecting with a human, gaining their trust, and supporting them based on what they need. I got goosebumps. That's marketing? Yeah,
Yeah. I
that's what
mean, brands
brands
have
are.
they have a big job to do now.
Yeah.
It's no longer like, here's your granola bar and $1. Why do I always go to granola bars? Here's your granola bar and $1 off coupon. It's
Yeah.
like it's more about what that is providing to people and how that provides extra value in their lives based on what that brand does for them. So, and that's a huge thing for brands to take on because I think now with COVID and data and digital and everyone being at home and accessible and having really high expectations, it's like, well, what do I do with all of that?